PGA Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Waste Management Phoenix Open is about to kick off. Hello, I'm Luke Elvey alongside 2002 PGA Championship winner Rich Beam, who's in the booth. And it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hi Luke, I'm pleased to be covering this featured group. We've got a fresh rivalry developing between these two players as well, so that should provide some great entertainment to the spectators this week.
So it looks like they aim to beat Justin Thomas. Should add a bit of extra excitement to our coverage today, Henny.
Oh, that goes without saying, Luke, but Justin Thomas will not be easy to beat. I don't think there's a more competitive man out there on tour.
No, you're absolutely right there. He's a complete player. Will certainly be interesting to keep an eye on this rivalry throughout the event. TPC Scottsdale, known for a bunch of birdies, Rich, and you can get right after them here at the first.
A gentle opening hole, second shot, a good opportunity to get your iron play dialed in. Green is very small. Anything missing to the right and to the left will run off into a collection area. However, if your irons are dialed in early, it's a great opportunity to make an opening three.
And this player seems to not be too intimidated having Justin Thomas in their group today. That was a fantastic shot into this green.
He's currently tied for 10th. The second hole at TPC Scottsdale is a mid-range par 4, playing 442 yards from the tips. The bunkers on the right side need to be avoided, which leaves a good mid to short iron approach to a green that is bunkered front, left and right, so a good accurate approach required. Playing this one about 130 yards out. Chosen the pitching wedge here.
This one is chewing fiber.
Oh, that's a great shot. It sets up a wonderful birdie look here at the second.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
Well, nicely done. Holds the putt for back-to-back birdies.
I like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
Solid play finds that player moving up the leaderboard after that hole. The third here at Scottsdale plays over 550 yards from the tips. It's a strong par 5, which requires 2 big shots to get to the green. The first shot needs to avoid that bunker on the left-hand side to give you a chance to go for the green. But if you're laying up, it's laying it back to a number between those 2 bunkers that sit on the left side of this fairway, around 150 to 100 yards out. Rich, I know it feels like we say this each week, but I just love being here in Phoenix. If there is one event on the tour that just seems to elevate itself beyond all the others because of all the people that come here to enjoy it, it's this one.
It is certainly a different event than all the others. Now, there's other tournaments that are trying to replicate what they do here in Phoenix, but none of them are successful with it. When you have as many as 650,000 people coming through the gates during the week, you know you're in for a different, unique opportunity here on the PGA Tour. And to play in front of all those folks, even though you know most of them aren't really watching you play golf, they're kind of looking around the crowds and being entertained by everybody else. Still, to have all those people just seemingly right on top of you, it gets to be a little nerve-wracking for some of these players.
Currently 4 under for the event. The par 3 fourth at TPC Scottsdale, fairly straightaway hole, but bunkers again, front, left and short right, requires a pretty accurate and solid strike. Going with the 7. Oh my, right by the hole. Outstanding approach shot.
Already made a few birdies today, and this is another good look.
11 feet to the cup. Yeah, they're good momentum makers, those ones. Good putt for birdie. And that will take him to 5 under. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. The 5th hole at TPC Scottsdale is a strong par 4, playing 470 yards from the back tees. There's a big bunker down the right-hand side that will catch any drive not hit with authority. The approach must be accurate with the bunker on the left-hand side. Anything just slightly missed here will be punished.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
After a very consistent run of play over the last half a dozen starts or so, Rich, this player's coming with a whole heap of confidence, and they look to me to be one of the players to beat. Do you agree?
We've seen this player time and time again contend for tournaments, and it is no surprise to see him doing it once again this week. It is so fun watching this player. They're in top form.
Leading by a couple after that hole. The sixth hole at TPC Scottsdale is a solid mid-range par 4, 432 off the back tees. Again, it's more position off the tee that's required here with the bunkers on the left-hand side. A bold player is to fly it over that bunker on the left and leave just a short wedge in. Bold players will get off this hole, but a safe strategy lays back before them. And he's down there.
Setting up this shot from about 120. Wow, that one was a fairway splitter.
That one should find the surface. And hitting yet another green here in regulation.
Another green in regulation. This is an absolute clinic.
And racking up their fifth birdie of the day. And with that, he'll move to 7 under. Incredible. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. The seventh here at Scottsdale is a par 3, a straightaway hole. The bunkers, left and right of this green, ensure that a nice straight shot is required. Going with the 5-wood. That's inside the house of opportunity. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 14 feet from the cup. This is their look at birdie.
Our work here is done. Let's head to the next hole. He's currently sitting in first place. The 8th hole at TPC Scottsdale is a very strong par 4, playing over 475 yards from the back tee. There's a couple of pot bunkers down the left-hand side that need to be avoided so you can get to the green in 2. If you're going hard here, there's a tree on the right-hand side that can prevent a good second shot or a line to the green. 2 well-struck shots required to get to this green, and even then, your par's not secure. From around 170 yards here, now a 3-shot lead over the field. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. This one's going right at the pin here. Wow, what a shot. Oh, this will be good for the momentum. Let's make this birdie putt. Okay, steady now. Now that's got to be frustrating. Hit such a great approach shot in, but wasn't able to convert. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. The finishing hole on the front 9 at TPC Scottsdale was a par 4, measuring 453 yards from the back tees. There's plenty of room off the tee to the left, just so you can avoid that bunker on the right. There's a bunker short of the green here that needs to be avoided, a short little pot bunker. But 2 solid shots here will allow a chance for a birdie. Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
Now he's eyeing up around 160 here. Over 300 yards from the tee as well. That's pretty solid. They've chosen to club down on this one.
A bit wild on approach there.
Oh, a little shorty Baker on that action there.
Certainly makes putting easy if you can chip it that close.
Yes, very smooth tempo there on that chip.
Well, this is when the knees start to knock. The sweat starts to appear on the palms of your hands, Rich. Just a slender lead with 9 to play.
Yeah, no time to start thinking about that lead, Luke. They got to keep their head down and keep going forward. Cannot think about that lead or people will pass on.
Oh, look at that. You don't want that ball back.
How much did the win last week give them the confidence to perhaps pull it off again here and go back-to-back?
A massive win last week, looking to double up again this week. I got to say, they're building off all the good things they did last week. A win could definitely happen.
A tad wayward, but still on the surface.
Outside chance here for the birdie.
And this is an extremely long putt. You might even have to hinge on this one.
Good stuff today, especially the short game has been really sharp today.
It was on a good line. Just a short putt remaining here. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard. The 11th is a par 4, playing 472 yards and a huge water hazard down the left-hand side. The best line is a drive as close to that water without taking it on. Anything that leaves about 150 to 170 yards in will give you a chance to set up birdie. That was wonderfully done. And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
Setting up here from about 175 yards. Wow, that drive, incredible stuff. Over 300 yards.
Going with the 7. Oh, that's a great shot. And a birdie opportunity coming up here at the 11th. Trying to get to 8 under par with this putt.
Surely it's going to.
Oh, how about that one? And with that, he'll move to 8 under par. Awesome play. Still in the lead now after that hole. The 12th at TPC Scottsdale is a par 3 measuring 192 yards off the back tees. Not much to this hole except the bunkers left to be avoided, although water can sneak in on the right up near the green if anything is slightly pushed. Going with the 5-iron here. Magical shot.
That would be back-to-back birdies for this player.
Currently 3 strokes up after that hole. The 13th is one of the good scoring holes in the closing 9 at TPC Scottsdale. It's a par 5 measuring 558 yards. Job 1 is to avoid that huge water hazard to the right or the tree on the left-hand side that juts out into the fairway. If you're clear, you'll have a chance to knock it up near towards the green or just laying it back to a comfortable yardage of around 100, 125 yards. A chance for a birdie here to really ignite your charge.
Oh, wow. They're thinking of going for this one.
This one heading to the bunker.
And here we are with the 3rd shot. Currently leading by 3. Well, this will be a big birdie here. Good putt to make.
I can't believe this. Is this going to go in?
They've holed it. That's very gutsy.
And that is a nice birdie from the bunker. Way to go.
Currently 10 under for the round. The 14th is a strong par 4, almost measuring 500 yards from the back tees. The bunker that sits in the fairway should be covered. Anything around 190 to 200 yards out will give you a green light to go for this flag, although a 4 here never hurts. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Setting up here from about 185 yards. Launched that one into space. Wow.
Going with the 6-iron here.
This is looking pretty good in the air.
That goes down for an eagle.
Wow, what can you say? Holing it out from the fairway. Every player loves that feeling. What a shot indeed.
Now that finds him in first place. The 15th is a very important hole, the par 5, 553 yards from the back tees. Either makes or breaks around here at TPC Scottsdale. That huge penalty area to the left is to be avoided if you're to make a decent score. A good drive will allow you to go for this island green in 2. Although if you're too far back, no point taking it on as there's water everywhere to collect your ball. Laying up to the 115, 20-yard marker will give you just an easy wedge here and a chance to still make your birdie. Opting for the 5-wood. Well, that's a tremendous shot and sets up a wonderful opportunity.
2 big hits there, knocking it on this par 5 and 2.
A big opportunity with an eagle putt.
This one has eyes for the hole. Oh, super putt that. What an eagle.
And nice to have that cushion heading down to the last few holes.
And with that hole behind us, they're currently in the lead with Tiger Woods in second place.
3 holes remaining. This is what it's all about. Time to see who is going to get it done.
Going with the 8-iron here. You don't need much to fire up this crowd, but that one will get them on their feet.
You know what? That deserves a golf clap.
This putt about 11 feet in distance.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
Ooh, right by the hole. And that should secure the par on this one. So, still currently in the lead after that hole, but Tiger Woods is lurking in second place.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on? Let's find out.
Well, this one looks to be heading down the runway. Well, that's right out of the top draw. A great shot from our leader.
Put every ounce they had into that drive.
Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole. Looks good off the blade. And down it goes.
And with that hole behind them, they currently lead just ahead of Tiger Woods.
The finishing hole at TPC Scottsdale requires a great drive. The big water hazard down the left-hand side and the Church Pew bunkers make it a very difficult drive. Anything out to those bunkers on the right will leave a good angle approach. But once you hit this shot, make sure you get at the right area on the green if you're to make your birdie. That's nicely done. And they're playing from about 140 yards out. Going with the pitching wedge here. Oh, that's outstanding. Another great shot by our leader.
It's amazing to see how good this player is in full flow.
Putting for birdie here.
This is a good chance. Ouch, that hurts. Well done to this player who was able to tame TPC Scottsdale and walk away with the WM Open victory.
And an impressive victory it was there, Luke, in front of 125,000 fans on this Sunday. That was impressive.
And Rich, what a performance. They've got back-to-back wins. What a force they're proving to be out here on tour.
I gotta say, this player is in full flight at the moment. Just sit back and watch how awesome they are at the moment.
Well, that was a thrilling day. And on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for your company. We look forward to the next time you join us.